Do you enjoy podcasts? What about audio dramas? Then do we have the perfect one for you? It's called Atlas Avenue Beat, and I'm the leading man. Who am I? The name's Locke. James Locke. P.I. That stands for Private Investigator. I'm one of the best the city of Kenneth Heights has to offer. I'm constantly on the move, meeting crazy characters, having manly fistfights, and solving the latest cases. Every case is documented in audio form for your listening pleasure. And while I don't know much about the latest technology, I'm sure you do. So, if you're in the mood for a thrilling spoof of the film noir genre, go to 7lamb.com or search for Atlas Avenue Beat wherever you listen to podcasts. Yeah, you heard me.
Seven Lamb Productions presents Movie Night, Season 2, Episode 3, Prosecution Rests.
It was Tuesday night, and Anderson, Josh, and I decided to go see a movie.
Josh, how come Cooper didn't come?
He's going through some shit. Apparently his roommate is kicking him out because his cousin needs a place to stay.
Cooper will be okay. He always manages to find a way to get by.
He wants to stay with me and Daisy for a while, so I gotta break the news to her soon.
You said yes?
He has nowhere else to go.
Good luck with that. Daisy's gonna be pissed. She's gonna kick your ass.
I'll break it to her gently. I'm thinking of taking her to dinner and a movie Saturday.
Like a date?
You guys really don't fuck?
A friendly dinner and a movie.
That's a date.
You, me, and Anderson got food and just saw a movie. I didn't try to fuck you guys.
Yet.
She wants to try out that new Mexican place on 4th, and she really wants to see The Invisible Man. Hoping that'll put her in the right spirits to hear the wrong news. Maybe Daisy will be open to the idea then. What do you think?
I think it's ridiculous that they're making another Invisible Man.
I meant about Daisy.
I know, but don't you think it's stupid?
Why? It's the whole dark universe.
I thought that fell through.
Why? 'Cause the Mummy?
Yes. Did you see that train wreck?
Movie with Amy Schumer?
Amy Schumer wasn't in The Mummy.
Anderson thought you meant Trainwreck.
It was.
The movie.
The Mummy?
No, Trainwreck.
Why would I mention that when we're talking Dark Universe?
That's why I was confused.
So you didn't see The Mummy?
No, I did. I saw that. And Trainwreck.
Like a double feature?
No, years apart.
I saw The Mummy. It was okay.
No, it was bad. And now they're making another Invisible Man.
But is that part of the Dark Universe?
I don't think so. I think that ended.
So one movie in and they call it quits?
That's how bad The Mummy was.
I'm with Josh. I thought it was okay. Not as good as the original.
You liked the original?
I like Brendan Fraser.
That's not the original.
But wasn't the new one based off that?
Which was based on the 30s version.
With Karloff?
I thought Karloff was Frankenstein.
Karloff was the mummy and Frankenstein's monster.
Oh, spare me the bullshit.
What?
Frankenstein's monster?
Frankenstein was the scientist.
So what? Like it matters. Most people recognize the monster as Frankenstein.
That doesn't make them right. I recognize Kelly as a know-it-all brat. Does that make me right?
In this case, aren't you arguing that you are?
No, because everyone else seems to recognize her as a decent person.
So everyone else is wrong recognizing Kelly as a decent person?
Right, just like everyone else is wrong recognizing Frankenstein's monster as Frankenstein.
I think my girlfriend's a decent person.
You should. You sleep with her.
I think she's a decent person too, Brad.
But you also think Frankenstein's monster is Frankenstein, so your opinion is invalid.
So Karloff played two monsters, and Lugosi played Dracula. Who played the Invisible Man?
I believe it was Claude Rains.
I thought Claude Rains was in The Wolfman.
He was.
Not as the Invisible Man.
No, as a different character. The Universal Monster films had several crossovers with actors.
Who played the Wolfman?
That was Lon Chaney, right?
Junior.
Who was Lon Chaney Sr.?
His father.
No shit, but was he famous?
Maybe during the silent era.
I've heard the new Invisible Man is actually getting good reviews.
Bull.
I'm serious.
They need to stop with the remakes.
Remakes aren't anything new.
Yeah, that's why I hate them.
I mean, remakes have been happening since the silent era. Ben-Hur is a remake. John Carpenter's The Thing is a remake. Scarface is a remake.
What do you think is the best remake?
Of all time?
No, just since movies have been around.
The Thing, by far.
I say The Fly.
Josh?
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
I like how all our picks are sci-fi horror.
What does that say?
Sci-fi and horror lend themselves to good remakes.
There you go.
What?
That's why we're getting another Invisible Man.
Well, you and Daisy can have your little date night and let me know what you think.
I can tell you right now what I think.
What's that?
I think Daisy is going to kick my ass.
What? What the hell is this? Hello, Brad.
Where is he? Where's that low-down double-crossing son of a bitch?
Are you talking about an ex-boyfriend of mine?
I'm talking about the one you're living with.
What did Josh do?
Get him in here and you'll find out.
Well, don't hurt him too much. He's taking me out Saturday.
Yeah, I heard about your non-date date. Josh, you son of a bitch!
Seriously, what did Josh do?
Yeah, what did Josh do?
You son of a bitch!
Oh, Jesus. Is this about Megan?
Yeah, what the hell?
Dude, you heard me and Kelly talk about it.
Oh, the date.
But I thought that was Kelly fucking with me.
And it wasn't?
No, Kelly texting me today to tell me that you went out with Megan last night. Was Kelly fucking with me?
I think everything Kelly says to you can be classified as fucking with you.
Dude, you and Megan didn't even go out.
We went out.
But not out.
We went outside.
So?
And to a restaurant.
Once.
That's out.
But it's not out.
What the hell does that mean?
I think it means it wasn't a full date.
No, it means it wasn't dating.
It was a date.
Singular, not dating.
So what? Now you guys are going out?
It was just one date.
For you?
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, who knows?
So you're dating?
I just said it was a single date.
They're not going out.
But we're planning on another.
Well, now I want to punch you out.
Oh, come on, really? Did you even like Megan that much? She was Kelly's friend and you talked shit about her whenever Kelly was around.
That was to save face.
Aw, that's cute. Brad wants to save his face.
Well, I want to save face too.
In front of Daisy?
No, his own.
Yeah, I don't want you to punch me out.
Then stop seeing her.
Why? You guys didn't work out and Kelly thinks we're a good match and me and Megan had fun together.
Fine, Josh. Fine.
Brad, I'm going to invite you over for a game night.
No, it's fine. If that's how you want to play it, fine.
Did you seriously stop by here just to yell at me? That could have been done over text.
I was in the area and you know I don't like fighting over text. People don't take me seriously.
Why?
Brad uses emojis.
You can't use emojis when having a serious fight.
I want people to see how angry I am.
He likes the little angry red face most.
You're better off snapping a photo of your actual face and sending that.
I don't know. I don't think I would take that seriously either.
You just wait, Josh. You just wait. I don't know how, but I'm gonna get you back.
Wait, Brad, will you be at movie night Friday?
You know I will, asshole. So anyway, I'm fine now.
Like actually fine or passively aggressive fine? Passively aggressively?
Actual, Daisy. Actual.
So the whiskey sour you're making.
Are you asking me if I'm soured?
I feel some anger coming from the way you stir.
I'm okay, Daisy. Where is Josh?
He'll be back soon. He ran to the corner store.
I'll get it. I was actually still pretty upset about the Megan thing, but I didn't want Daisy to know. If I got too crazy, she might retract her game night invitation.
Hey, guys.
Kelly and Anderson came in. Anderson had a DVD in his hand. A DVD? Really?
It's his pick. Deal with the pixels.
I mean, why don't we just watch on Laserdisc?
Tarantino watches films on Laserdisc.
Well, Tarantino is master class. Anderson is lower class.
And Brad, you have no class.
Anderson, does Kelly always fight your battles?
No.
That's right, because when you fight your battles, you lose.
No, that's when I fight Kelly's battles.
So you admit defeat.
Enjoy the pixels today, Brad.
Okay, so Daisy, get this. Anderson's cousin wants to stay with us for 2 weeks.
So?
See?
Wait, which cousin? Short arms or mohawk?
Neither. I'm talking thick eyebrows.
Henry.
Wait, isn't he the one who stole $100 from Christine's place?
200.
Oh, during that New Year's Eve party.
First off, it wasn't him. Secondly, it was like 4 years ago.
It seems like the second thing you said is trying to justify the first.
Anderson truly believes that Henry didn't take the money.
Did you ever ask him?
No.
Yes?
And what did he say?
What the hell do you think he said, Brad? If he said yes, we wouldn't be talking about it.
He could lie.
No shit. That's what we all believe.
But he didn't take the money. I asked him several times. He wouldn't do something like that.
This is the same guy who snuck into a zoo and tried to steal a lemur.
Liberate.
What?
Liberate a lemur. It was one of those small private zoos, and they kept the thing in a tiny cage.
So he's an animal rights activist?
Or is it strictly lemurs?
Maybe he tried to liberate other animals, but I only know the lemur.
Liberating lemurs. Wasn't that the presidential slogan of Andry Rajoelina,
Who?
the president of Madagascar?
You just looked that up on your phone, didn't you?
I needed it for the joke.
Cute.
He didn't take the money.
No, it just happened to disappear after he went upstairs and went to the bathroom.
Someone else could have taken it.
And obviously, Kelly, you're worried about your things.
I don't know what he'll take. I have a lot of expensive jewelry.
What is this, to catch a thief?
Would that make you Cary Grant because you're not Cary Grant?
He's my Cary Grant.
You're only saying that because you want to be Grace Kelly, and you are not Grace Kelly.
There's also a possibility that you come home to a lemur in your house.
The lemur thing never came to fruition.
Anderson has been spending the last couple nights reenacting the night of the party.
Is it like watching Hamlet or Whose Line?
It's more like watching Mr. Magoo.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
Josh and Cooper came in, each carrying 6-packs. There's the backstabber himself.
Oh, that's right. How was the date?
Good, but did you have to tell Brad so soon?
I told him the moment after it happened. I feed on his despair.
I'm out of despair now.
Is that so?
No despair, only comfort. I smirked, which I can tell made Josh uneasy.
Comfort in what?
Can't say just yet, but you'll see.
Brad, do not do anything crazy.
I already had something planned, but when I saw Josh's eyes dart over to Daisy and Cooper, I realized what he thought I planned on doing. He thought I was going to tell Daisy about Cooper moving in before their non-date date. I could have some fun with this. Don't worry, Josh. I won't reveal any secrets.
Secrets?
Brad?
Josh, relax. You and I had our issues, but I'm only here to watch a movie. It's not like I'm moving in.
Brad.
I don't know what's going on, but Josh, do you remember Henry, Anderson's cousin?
Mohawk or short arms?
Big eyebrows.
Thick eyebrows.
Oh, yeah, the guy who stole $100 from Christine.
200.
He didn't.
yeah, he did. I saw him do it.
You did?
Bull.
Oh, no, wait. No, I heard he did it.
Wait, so you heard he did or you saw he did? Those are drastically different things.
They are?
And this guy could potentially be selected for jury duty.
So hold up. Everyone here thinks he stole the money?
Everyone but Anderson nodded.
So I'm the only one sticking up for what's right.
I don't think you're right, and I don't want him staying with us.
That's it. Move. Move.
What are you doing, Anderson?
I think he's making room for one of his reenactments.
I'll make some popcorn.
We're gonna put this back when we're done playing Extreme Home Makeover, right?
I thought you'd be happy. You've never liked the stadium seating.
Yeah, but I don't think Anderson has the eye or taste to make it better.
You know who has good taste? Cooper.
Thanks, man.
Brad.
What is going on?
Nothing.
Hurry up, Inspector Clouseau.
There we go. This is the living room.
Wasn't this always the living room?
No, this is Christine's living room.
How do you remember? It was so long ago.
Henry used the upstairs bathroom at precisely 11:50.
How do you know that?
He says because he looked at his watch. That was when everybody was making their way to the living room to watch the ball drop.
It was after we got our champagne.
Okay, I'm convinced.
Convinced of what? The living room?
I'm convinced that Henry didn't take the money.
Really? That fast?
Yeah, you know, the room layout, and he went to the bathroom.
But I haven't even got to the interesting stuff yet.
That was interesting.
Well, I'd like to hear more.
Me too.
Continue, Anderson.
You guys are judging Henry on his character, not on the facts. Not on the evidence.
What evidence? He was one of the only people to go upstairs.
I went upstairs.
Are you saying you stole the money?
No, I'm saying he wasn't the only one upstairs.
I said one of the people to go upstairs, not the only person.
Henry went upstairs at precisely 11:50. At that point, everyone went into the living room. I even saw him walking upstairs.
Me too. I remember that. He walked upstairs and to the left.
Ha!
What?
To the left! Anyone who's been upstairs knows the bathroom is to the right.
Is that true?
It is.
So he doubles back.
But he wouldn't. The stairs can be seen from the living room. Anyone watching the TV, which was everyone, would have seen him.
Not if everyone's actually watching the screen.
Look into my eyes, Brad.
No thanks. I got popcorn.
Leave it.
It's a test, Brad.
Fine. I stared at Anderson into his unblinking green eyes. Okay, this is fucking awkward.
Now, Kelly, walk.
This is a way to prove I have peripheral vision?
And no blind spots.
Like a horse!
Not like a horse.
But horses have peripheral vision.
A lot of animals do, Cooper, but horses also have blind spots.
Like cars.
You saw Kelly walk behind me, right?
Yes.
Someone would have seen Henry, too.
Anderson, you're basing it on the fact that everyone was already staring at the screen, when in fact, people were moving to the living room at the time, getting settled. Not everyone was focused on the screen or even facing that way.
Point, counterpoint.
I think this may be the only time we've seen eye to eye, Brad.
I don't like siding with the enemy, but when the debate is this stupid, it's hard not to.
I don't know. He makes a compelling argument.
Josh, he converted you.
He makes a good case, unlike the Catholics.
So now it's 3 versus 3?
What verses?
You guys are supposed to back me up. I don't want a lemur.
Someone would have saw him. Anderson's right.
Not if people were getting settled.
Don't eat all that.
It's my popcorn.
Doesn't mean you have to be a selfish glutton.
Isn't that redundant?
A glutton is an excessive eater, not a selfish one.
But if he's eating everything, doesn't that make him selfish?
Not if it's his food.
Thank you. So shut up about my popcorn.
A glutton.
What, Anderson?
Kelly claimed Henry was a glutton that night because he ate so many hot wings.
I thought people didn't like to eat glutton anymore.
Gluten, Coop. You're thinking of gluten.
Wait, isn't that one of the 7 deadly sins?
Yes, along with pride, lust, and saturated fat.
What's your point about the wings, Anderson?
Yes, enlighten them.
He ate so many hot wings throughout the night that his stomach began to feel upset.
What a weird way of phrasing that.
He needed to use the bathroom and wanted to before the ball drop.
Kelly, you're still waiting for Anderson's balls to drop, eh?
Just listen before I vote you off my side.
Henry had to take a shit. The bathroom downstairs was occupied.
I think that was me. I drank a lot of champagne that night.
Before the ball drop?
Before, during, and after. I just like the taste of champagne. I don't always need to celebrate.
So he rushed upstairs to let one loose.
Isn't it bad etiquette to drop a deuce in someone else's home?
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
But you gotta be careful. That's how that lawyer died in Jurassic Park.
So what's the point of him having to take a shit?
Henry was back downstairs right before the ball drop, which gives him a total of 10 minutes to go upstairs, drop a load, run across the hall into Christine's room, find and steal her money, and make it back downstairs to pour a glass of champagne for the countdown.
That is true.
Daisy, no!
Think about it, Kelly. He would have had to search for the money too, and that's not enough time. I gotta side with Anderson on this one. I think Henry's innocent.
Well, someone had to take the money.
I'm not here to prove who did. I'm here to prove my cousin's innocence.
I thought you were here for movie night.
That too.
I think the problem is we're taking Henry at his word. How do we know he went number 2?
Because I went to the bathroom after him, after the ball drop, and I can assure you, he did. The only thing my cousin is guilty of is clogging Christine's toilet.
I still think he can make it across the hall in time without being seen.
It is exactly 24 feet from Christine's bathroom to her bedroom.
How do you know that?
Oh, he went to Christine's on Tuesday and measured it.
She let you?
I was dropping off baked goods for a party. Anderson tagged along.
I said I had to use the bathroom while Kelly kept her busy.
Kept her busy?
I was literally just talking to her. I had no idea he was upstairs measuring her hallway.
How is Christine?
She's good.
Okay, so 24 feet. You think that's too far?
That's a long walk. And then he has to find the money.
It was in her bedside table. That's the first place you look for money in someone's room.
Money, vibrators, and condoms.
She wouldn't have that other stuff. She's a strict Roman Catholic.
Oh, I know. She tried to convert me. Didn't fall for it.
Stay strong, Josh.
I still say he could have found it and made his way back in time.
The math doesn't add up. I've timed it.
Timed what? The shit?
I've ran some tests.
Shit tests?
Yes, and I did research. While the average person only takes 12 seconds to complete a bowel movement, men normally spend much longer during this period. A quick Google search shows that men spend roughly 1 hour and 45 minutes a week going to the toilet. That's 105 minutes at the toilet.
Why are we doing this?
Divide by 7, and it comes out to 15 minutes a day. Take into account that the average person pees conservatively about 8 times a day, and a pee averages about 30 seconds long. That leaves 11 minutes for number 2. Even if you were to cut that in half, although why would you after Henry's eaten a glutton's worth of hot wings, that would only leave a few minutes for him to wipe, wash his hands, sneak down the hall, find the money, and make his way back downstairs and over to a glass of champagne. Now, do you believe me?
I do.
What?
I spend a lot of time on the toilet. Odds are, if he's taking a shit, he's playing on his phone, which would add minutes.
Precisely.
Well, this is ridiculous, and there's no way he's innocent.
Let's take a vote. Who believes Henry is innocent?
Aye!
Just raise your hands.
Everyone but Kelly jokingly raised their hands.
What's the matter with you guys? You know he's guilty. We can't let him slip through our fingers. This happened 4 years ago, and now all of a sudden, after 10 minutes of monologuing, you're changing sides? Henry is a monster, a thief, not only of money, but of lemurs.
He never stole a lemur.
He tried to.
Calm down, Lee J. Cobb.
Of course you would turn so easily.
I really stuck it out, though.
I am so tired of this nonsense.
Maybe the prosecution should rest.
The real reason Kelly doesn't want Henry staying with us is not because of Henry himself or the false accusations. It's because she doesn't trust her own cousin.
Kelly, is that true?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, no? I've heard on multiple occasions of Kelly's own cousin Michelle, a thief, as you will. Someone who consistently tortured Kelly at sleepovers, stealing dolls, earrings, bracelets, and makeup.
Cousins are the worst.
This is preposterous.
Is it? You misplaced your insecurities because you refuse to acknowledge that I speak the truth.
And she can't handle the truth!
Different movie, Coop.
Oh, we're doing something right now?
Yeah.
I've never seen Anderson this amped up.
Fine. You're right. I don't trust my cousin. I don't trust any of my cousins. Well, second cousins. They all must feel removed enough to stab me in the back. So you're right, Anderson. The evidence doesn't add up. I don't think he stole the money. Happy?
And there we have it.
Well, that was fun for a brief time.
What movie are we watching again?
12 Angry Men.
Oh.
Jack Lemmon?
No remakes. This is the original.
Can we move all of the furniture back now?
As everyone moved the couches, I made another drink. Then everyone got their snacks while Anderson set up the movie.
I wonder who actually took the money then.
Maybe Christine made it up.
She would never.
Who else would have taken it?
Maybe Ron.
Ron? Who's Ron?
You know, Ron.
Repeating the name does not help me understand.
Wasn't Ron the one with the sleeve of tattoos?
Yeah, Christine's cousin from Maryland.
Wait, why would you think it was Ron, Coop?
Because I saw him go upstairs into Christine's room when everyone was leaving.
What?
Are you serious?
And when he came downstairs, he told me he had enough money to buy a PS4 now. It could have been him.
Cooper, how can you be so dense?
What?
See, Kelly?
Well, I did say you can't trust cousins.
Other people's cousins, not Henry.
Just start the movie.
So you guys really think it was Ron?
Yes, Cooper. Jeez.
Get used to that, Daisy.
To what?
Oh, fine. You know what, Brad? Here. Cooper is getting kicked out of his place and needs somewhere to stay, and I offered our place.
What?
Just for a little bit.
Wait, when were you going to tell me this?
I thought maybe a nice dinner and a movie would soften the blow.
So your invitation out Saturday was to cover for Cooper's invitation in?
I appreciate it, Daisy. I promise I won't eat your yogurt.
Josh, we're going to talk about this later.
Yikes.
Well, there you go, Brad. Happy? We're even now.
Except, I never planned on telling Daisy.
You said you were going to get me back.
I am, but that wasn't it.
Then what? What do you have planned for me? Brad? Brad, tell me. Brad! Then you said you were going to get me back.
Shh, guys, the movie's starting.
Movie Night. Written by Robert M. Lamb. Edited by Issa Yalcizadeh. Starring Robert M. Lamb as Josh, Catabel as Daisy, Brian Messick as Brad, Jack Austin as Cooper, Hope Ennis as Kelly, Nick Engelhard as Anderson. Co-starring Christina Lewis. Music provided by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. If you enjoy this podcast, don't forget to rate and review. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 7lamb Podcasts. Visit www.7lamb.com to find more audio dramas such as this one. This has been a 7 Lamb production.